I'm going to be trying a new product today. I've got these Recaro bucket seats. You can see this driver's seat is pretty well worn in this area here from climbing in and out of the car. These seats were in a Datsun 240Z that I'm rebuilding, and I'd like to get them refreshened a little bit if I can. So I've got some of this product here. I did a little searching online, and apparently black dye isn't the proper thing to use on seats that have already been dyed. I guess dye is more for natural leather. But I found this stuff called Rub and Restore, and it's a water-based conditioning color for leather and vinyl. It comes with a pair of gloves and the application instructions. I've got a sponge that's been dampened here that I'm going to use to apply it with. I've taken the backs of the seats off here. I'm going to start with them just to kind of experiment, see how it goes on. Those came off of the back right here. And I'll see how that goes. Maybe I can develop the technique. I've got the Recaro nameplate masked off. I've pulled the little electrical control panel off here. First, you're supposed to stir it up real good. And they say stirring is preferable to shaking it, because if you shake it, you're going to get air bubbles and cause it to kind of foam up. It's a water-based material. And it's not cheap, 48 bucks for this little bottle right here. But this should do 2 seats easily, probably a lot more than that. We'll see how much I got left when I get all done. Okay, and you're supposed to put like a teaspoon. I'm just going to kind of guess here, put some across here. And we'll see how it works. And then once it's dry, once the, it kind of turns a little flat, once it's dry, you can put a second coat on if you want to. This was an 8-ounce bottle I used. You can see it's only about right up to here, about 1 inch. So I could easily put 3 or 4 more coats on these seats. Okay, I just put a second coat on, and I went with a different sponge on that second coat. This first sponge I was using was just more like a piece of foam rubber. It was a sponge though, but it kept kind of trying to roll up on itself. So I got one that was a little bit coarser or stiffer. You can see the cells in it. It's a little more of an open cell type of sponge. It seemed to work a lot better. I was able to maintain the integrity of the sponge as I wipe, where this one here was trying to, you know, fold up underneath itself like that and stuff. And so I put a second coat on, and it got rid of most of the streaking. And what I'm going to do now is I'm not adding any more material to the sponge as far as the rub and restore. But as it dries, it kind of leaves a little bit of a chalky haze. So I found that just wiping it down one last time with this, I'm not really adding material to it. I'm just kind of taking off the chalky haze. That seems to leave a pretty nice clean finish on it. I think I'm all done. I gotta let them set for a day before I try and put them back in the car. But all in all, I'm very pleased with it. Inexpensive way to refurbish your leather seats, I'd say. Okay, it's been 2 days since I put this stuff on. I just kind of let them set here. So now I'm going to wipe them down a little bit with this microfiber towel just to get any haze or chalkiness off of them. But all in all, I think they turned out great. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. Remember, this area here was where it was worn so bad. It looks 1,000% better. So if you've got leather seats you need to freshen up, I would highly recommend this Rub and Restore product. I couldn't find it in any local stores. I don't know if it's available anywhere. I ordered it online directly from the factory, and I'll post the website for that. And I could have actually got by with half as much. That's an 8-ounce bottle. 4 ounces would have been plenty for these 2 seats. So I hope this helps on your project if you've got to do something similar. Thanks for watching.